بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم قربني فيه إلى مرضاتك وجنبني فيه من سخطك ونقماتك ووفقني فيه لقراءة آياتك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, children. I hope you are all doing well. I'm here for another story today, and I have read so many wonderful messages from all your parents, and they have told me that you all have been enjoying listening to these Quran stories, which is wonderful. So I am here today with another story from the Holy Quran. Are you ready? Okay, now this story is very, very, very popular, and I am sure you have probably heard it before. You may have heard some children's rhymes on this story. You may have a book or some toys about this story. Has anyone guessed which story I'm talking about? It's the story of Prophet Noah when he built the ark, the ship. You may know Prophet Noah as Prophet Noah, as many people call him. So, are you ready to hear the story of Prophet Noah in the Holy Quran? I really like this story because Prophet Noah was a very, very, very hard-working man, which you will all hear in the story. Okay, so let's begin. A very, very long time ago, there lived a very good man. His name was Prophet Noah, Prophet Noah. Allah loved him so, so much, and he loved Allah so, so much. Prophet Noah lived in a village. There were so many people that lived in the same village, but there was one problem. Shaitan played his tricks on the people, and most of them did not love Allah, and they did not pray to him. They started to pray to sticks and statues and idols, and they prayed to everything but God, but Allah. Noah was very, very, very patient. He was a very patient man, and every day he would go out of his house and talk to the people. He would go from house to house. He wanted to guide the people back to Allah. Noah wanted all the people to love Allah and to pray to him. But the people, they laughed at Noah. Huh? Who are you? They said. You're just a man like us. You cannot tell us what to do. They made Noah's job very, very hard. This made Noah very sad. He told them, look at the sun. Look at the sky. Look at the river. Look at the world. Look at the trees. Everything you see was created by Allah. Allah loves you so much. But the people turned their backs on him, and they shook their heads, and they still did not believe him. But there were some good people in the village too. We have to remember that, okay? A very small group of people did believe Prophet Noah. So there were two groups of people, those who believed and then those who disbelieved and made Noah's job very hard. But those who disbelieved were more than those who believed. But Prophet Noah continued to talk to them for many, many, many years. He tried to convince them morning and night. And guess what? He was even attacked so many times. It became very difficult for Prophet Noah. No one was listening to him. And he was constantly being laughed at and attacked. Who can guess how many years Prophet Noah was preaching and talking to the people and trying to convince them? 950 years. That's a lot of years. And the people who disbelieved kept growing in numbers. Allah told Prophet Noah, don't be sad. You have done what I have asked you to do. And that makes me happy, Noah. In the end, Prophet Noah prayed to Allah, Ya Allah, save the believers from these people. Allah wanted to send a sign to the bad people, so he decided to send them a sign with a flood. But he wanted to save Noah and the people who listened to Noah, so Allah told Noah to build a huge ship, an ark, but it had to be a very, very big ship to hold all the animals and the good people. If someone told you to build a ship, do you think you will be able to? I wonder how Noah taught himself how to build a ship. But I think it's divine guidance from Allah that allowed him to build the ship. So anyway, others joined the Prophet to help him build the ship. When the people saw him build the ship, when the bad people saw him build the ship, they started to laugh at him. Why are you building a ship? They did not understand. Soon the ship was ready. The next day it started to rain. It looked as if the rain was never going to stop. The village was getting flooded. Noah quickly went and told all the good believers to come. Come, he told them. Come into the ship. The bad people still continued to laugh at him. Even now when it's raining and it's going to be flooded. And guess what? Even one of his own sons did not believe. He said, no, I'm not going into your ship. Don't worry about me, I'll save myself. Prophet Noah tried to tell him to come. Please come into the ship, son. There will be a huge flood. His son said no, and he was not saved at the end. You see, there are some people who did not want to come with Noah. They did not come into the boat or the ship. They said, we are not scared of the rain. We are not scared of Allah. And at the end, they all drowned in the flood. So, going back, Noah put up a ladder and he climbed into the boat, into the ship, into the ark with the good people. After they climbed, the animals also came. All the animals were in pairs. We had sheep, we had horses, we had elephants, we had lions, we had birds, and many more other animals. All the animals. What other animals can you think of? I think someone said cows. Do you say cows? Yes, cows too. All the animals were in pairs. Soon, everybody was safe in the boat. There was water everywhere. No land could be seen. Even the highest mountain in the village was covered with water. The ship with everyone inside was carried by the waves side to side. But don't worry, Allah was watching over them. And then, suddenly, the rain stopped. The clouds moved away and the sun began to shine. The water started to dry up. Prophet Noah's ship hit a dry mountain top, and they stayed there. And Noah saw the dry land. He told his people to come down. It's safe to come out now. They left the ship. The animals followed them. And they were so happy and thanked Allah for keeping them safe. and everyone who was saved on the ship, including the animals, they populated the earth again. And then the earth was full of animals and people again. All thanks to Allah who took care of everything. In this way, Allah made the flood and the ark and the ship of Noah a sign to the people and to the future generations. Okay, what did you learn from this story? I will tell you what I learned. I learned that Allah takes care of the good people. If you are good, don't worry, Allah will always be watching over you and looking after you. And He will save you and make you happy. Never be afraid. Even if there is a flood or an earthquake or even a global virus like we see today, don't worry, Allah is always protecting us. So I will be ending off with questions like I always do, so that the parents or the adults can ask the children at the end of this video. So question number 1, why did Allah send Prophet Noah to the people? What was Prophet Noah's job? That is question 1, okay? Question 2, why did Prophet Noah build a ship or an ark? What was the reason? Question 3, who boarded the ship or the ark with Prophet Noah? Who boarded it? And the last question, what lessons did you learn from this story today? Okay, those are the 4 questions for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this very beautiful story of Prophet Noah and his ark, which I am sure you have probably all heard before, but it's a beautiful story with a beautiful lesson because it shows us that Allah protects us. So when we see now in the world the global virus that's happening and all the world situations, we should not worry because we know Allah is protecting us. We know Allah is listening to us and we know that we will always be safe. So I hope you enjoyed today's story. Join me again, Zahra Al-Alawi, with another story from the Holy Quran. And I look forward to seeing you then again, inshallah. So that's it from me today. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.